Hello guys, this is Silver Homeschool. Today in this lesson, we're going to look at parts of a circle. A plane shape bounded by a curved surface is a circle. A plane shape bounded by a curved surface is what we call a circle. This is a circle. Now, circle has many parts. The curved surface is what we call the circumference of the circle. This is called the circumference of the circle. Moving around this very circle, this is called the circumference of the circle. Now let's look at the radius of the circle. Let's take this point to be the center of the circle. If this is the center of the circle, any line drawn from the center of the circle to any point on the circumference is called a radius. We'll call this R. The R stands for radius. Take note that radius is drawn either from the center of the circle to any point on the circumference of the circle. This is what a radius. Let's look at chord. The chord of a circle is any line that runs from one point of the circle to the other point on the circle. We call this a chord. Let's say this point is point A and this point is B. A chord that runs from across the center of the circle is called a diameter. If this is the center of the circle and a chord runs across the center of the circle to the other point of the circumference, we call this line a diameter. So a diameter divides the circle into two parts, which we call a semicircle. This is a semicircle. Now, what is the tangent of the circle? The tangent of a circle is any line that touches the circle. This line here is called the tangent of the circle. Tangent. Now, let's look at secant. Secant is any line that runs across the circle. It cuts the circle at 2 points. It cuts the circle at this very point. Call here point. Let's call here point A and call here point B. So this line is called a secant. Secant. So part of the circle is basically the circumference of the circle, which is this round shape here. And the radius is a line drawn from the center of the circle to any point on the circle. We call this what? Radius. Take note that the radius must be running from the center of the circle. And we say that a chord is a line that runs from any point of the circle to any other point on the circle. And we said that a diameter is a line that divides the circle into two equal parts. So a chord that runs across the center of the circle is what we call the diameter of the circle. Now let's look at other parts of the circle. Sector of a circle. The sector of a circle is a part of the circle that is bounded by two radii. Let's take here to be the center of our circle. And this is a radius. This is also a radius. Let's label it R. R. This is called a sector of the circle. This is a sector of a circle. And the shaded part is what we call the area of this very sector. So the part of a circle that is bounded by an arc. Now there is an arc here. This part of the circle here, let's take here to be point A. Here is point B. Now from point A to point B is what we call the arc of the circle. Arc of a circle. So the arc of a circle is actually a part of the circumference that is cut out. In this case, it is cut out by two radii. And we call this sector. Sector. Now let's look at another part of the circle, which is called segment. The segment of a circle is bounded by a chord. This is a chord. And an arc. This is the arc. This part is the arc. If we say here to be point A, and we take here to be point B, this is the area of the segment. So this is called a segment. Segment of a circle is the part of the circle bounded by a chord. This is a chord. This line is a chord. And an arc. This line is the arc of the circle. So basically, these are the parts of the circle. So in this video, we've looked at the radius of a circle, the chord of a circle. We've also looked at the diameter of a circle. So that the diameter of a circle is a chord that runs or that divides the circle into two. It runs across the center of the circle. Then we also looked at tangent of a circle as a line which touches the circle. Remember, it does not cut it, but it only touches the circle. We call it a tangent line. We also looked at secant. And the secant is a line that divides the circle. It touches the circle at 2 points, but it does not divide the circle into two equal parts. Take note. So this is called a secant. We also looked at a segment. Now the segment is bounded by an arc of a circle and a chord. Then we also looked at a sector. A sector is bounded by two radii and an arc. In our next video, we're going to look at perimeter of a circle, area of a circle, and look at real life examples. Check the video down. If you have not subscribed, do well to subscribe to this video.